Hi everybody, it's Laura. Welcome back to my channel. I have a monthly plan with me in my daily petite planner. This is a coiled version that I had it coiled. It doesn't come coiled, but yeah, I filmed my, I think it was my, what was it, September, October together, maybe. And then I don't think I filmed any of the rest of the year, but I filmed 2 of the months together. And then I said I was maybe going to film November and December together. But as of this point in time, I know nothing for December except for maybe like holidays. But I do know a lot of things for November right now. And I'm kind of overwhelmed because I don't have my like full Erin Condren vertical kit yet. And today is October 27th. And I'm like, I need to see things put down in a monthly spread. So I'm going to film my November one. And then if I know things ahead of time for December, I'll film that one separately because I just need to see a monthly laid out. And like I said, I don't have my kit for my regular planner yet. So we're going to do this one and hopefully you guys don't mind. I think you normally are fine with whatever I'm filming. So you guys are the best. But like I said, this is my daily petite planner from Erin Condren and it's coiled. So yeah, it doesn't really change a lot, but I use the Lexi Kylie Designs B6 monthly kits. So these do not fit perfectly, like I've said before, but they fit well enough. I'm not sure. She has brought some other sizes to the shop and I'm not sure if one of them would fit better, but I've used B6 the entire year and I only have a few months left, so I've just bought B6 through the end of the year. I actually do have my December kit already, so we're just finishing out the year with B6. So this is the November kit called Gather. I can't remember if she had another version of the November kit or not. Sometimes she does 1 or 2, but this is the one I have. It has some pumpkins and sunflowers. It's kind of a very light kit, like it has peach and yellow, which is very bright, but then it does have kind of brown leaves and then blue pumpkins. So I don't know, it's a very bright kit for a November kit, but I don't really mind it. So it has the top bars and you can put the dates wherever you want. So as well as the numbers. So you could completely renumber this, or if your planner didn't come dated, that would be fine too. And then it has some balloons and icons. Like I said, the date numbers, some money icons, a little strip here, which I do have a week off for Thanksgiving, but I don't think that's going to be enough for the week off. So I might need to grab a strip of washi or something. I actually have out right by me right now a yellow with a hollow foil, a hollow gold foil. That might actually match like perfectly. Maybe I'll just use that. I have 2 full boxes, some Paydays, and then this I use on my sidebar, and then there's some little arrow things here, and then this sheet which comes with the kit has deco, a monthly pre-sale sticker, half boxes, quarter boxes, and then labels. And then this section here is always holidays. So the number of labels you get always depends on how many holidays there are, which is completely fine. So like I said, this kit kind of, it fits well enough for me because I don't rely on this monthly spread. It's nice to have it when I'm flipping through and kind of looking at things, but it's not make or break by any means. Like, I don't even think I filled out my October one. And sometimes it's like that. And sometimes I fill out more. Yeah. Like I really haven't filled out anything. But sometimes I'm like, oh my God, I need it. Like right now, because I don't have my other one. So I'm going to fill this one out like majorly today. And I'll probably use this one a little bit more than I often normally would. Maybe I don't know if I need to white these out or not. I don't think I normally do, but just to be on the safe side, we shall. Just in case. Okay. I also don't know. I can never decide which side I want the month portion to be. Like, it doesn't matter which side I put where it says the month. So I think I've switched it up throughout the year. But we'll put it over here. So like I said, I kind of have a lot. I have some doctor's appointments scheduled. I have a plasma donation scheduled, and actually they are opening up a new, is that Sunday? Yeah, that's Sunday. They're opening up a new plasma donation center here, and if you donate, I think I can't remember how many times it is in November, or like within a month or something like that, they're going to pay you $700. And I was like, okay, will do. So I'm going to try to do that, because that's a lot of money to just sit there. Like, I can just play on my phone. So like legitimately, I'm going to try to do all those donations, because I had that in mind anyways, to check out this plasma donation center. I didn't realize that they weren't open yet, but I had to wait because I had donated whole blood. I had to wait to donate plasma, because you can't just like keep donating, I guess. Like, there's restrictions on how soon you can donate. So I could have donated like maybe a couple weeks ago, I think, but I don't know. I can't remember how soon. Oh man, it would have been, I think, like late September. I think I would have been able to donate blood. I can't quite remember, but I ended up waiting, because I was looking into donating plasma. And yeah. Okay, so this is what I did in October. Was I had the strip with Deco, which I might do again. There's like almost 2 full weeks down here that aren't in the month. And this whole week is going to get a strip. So I think I'm going to put this strip over here. And we'll put some of that Deco. Maybe. I feel like it's not quite over far enough, just to like use stuff up, because like I said, this planner doesn't really matter all that much. So we have a pumpkin and a sunflower. Because why not, right? Why not? So and then we'll light up these days. There's so many. Is November that short? Yeah, I mean, I guess it's 30 days. And it starts on the 1st on a Sunday. But because they do 6 rows in here, it looks a little crazy. So let me put in we have off the whole week of Thanksgiving, but should I just mark, how should I do this? Like, should I just mark the school days off? I think that's what I did before. Oops. What did I do before? I know I did just the school days in, oh my gosh, I didn't even mark. Oh, because I think when I did this plan with me, I didn't know if I still had off full fall break. So I don't even have fall break marked in here. That's hilarious. I did have fall break off, though. Where's my ruler? Okay, I'll just mark the school days that I have off, not the weekends, because sometimes that gets to be a little bit much. So, I don't know. I suppose that works. It's a lot of yellow, especially because this planner is so small. Even a 15 millimeter, or I mean a 10 millimeter washi looks kind of big in this planner. So I don't know. So this is Thanksgiving, so I have off that whole week. And I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know if I'm going home for Thanksgiving yet or not. I really don't. I don't normally, so if I don't, it's not the end of the world. But I was maybe going to go home for Thanksgiving and then stay there through Christmas. But I don't know, you guys. I don't know. It's a little up in the air. Okay, and then I still have these 2 full boxes. There's always something to be thankful for. That is true. And I think I kind of want to layer them, especially because we have so much room down here. So we'll put this one down here, and then this one here. Oh my gosh, too cute. Too cute. I want that washi to stay there. That's precious. I don't know that I love it being lined up with the line, but because they're both, well, maybe I can move the whole thing. Not peel them up from each other. Yeah, okay. Because peeling premium matte off of premium matte is a little bit tricky. But yeah, if I can just move the whole thing, then it won't be so awkward lined up perfectly on on the other line, because I didn't really mean for that to happen. Okay, that's cute. Yeah, I really like all of that. And this being empty isn't that big of a deal. Works for me. Okay, so Payday. I just have one, so that's always easy. Let's see. The 20th is a Friday, so that will be a payday. It's not a holiday. It's not a weekend. So that goes right there. My friend Tina's birthday is in November, but I don't remember the day off the top of my head. I think it's the 11th, but I don't want to mark that without checking because that doesn't sound right. I haven't heard from her in a long time either. Okay, so fall back is on the 1st, which is this weekend, which blows my mind. Election day is on the 3rd, and I have a day off. We have a furlough day, actually, so it sounds exciting, but my students were like, I want a day off, because I was telling them, I don't know if you guys actually don't have to do any schoolwork. And they were like, well, if the teachers have off. And I'm like, honey, I wish I was working, because that's an unpaid day for me. And they were like, oh, yeah, so I'd rather be working. But yeah, it's a furlough day, so I don't know. So I'm going to mark that right away. And then Veterans Day, and then Thanksgiving. And because the day underneath it is not in the month, I think I'm going to just kind of layer it. So there's where we're at so far. And you can see what I meant by it doesn't fit perfectly because these bars don't go all the way up, that kind of thing. But and this didn't go all the way up, but I just put deco there. It does not bother me in the slightest. These are the same size. These boxes do not fit perfectly in these boxes, but I don't know. It just doesn't, it doesn't bother me at all. So I don't know. I think the kits turn out looking beautiful. So that's my take on it. Okay, so my plasma donation is on the 14th, and let's use an appointment label. But then as long as everything goes well, it will probably literally be every other day through the rest of the month and then into December, because like I said, you have to donate so many times in order to like qualify. It's basically like you get paid more and more each time, and then it adds up into $700, which is crazy. I'm like, what? It's so wild. Okay, and then the 17th, I have a dentist appointment if I don't go home for the Thanksgiving break, because then I would also need to go back. Wow, I cannot put a sticker down straight to save my life. This would be to get my temporary crown, and then I would have to go back in 2 weeks and a day to get my actual crown on. But if I go home for Thanksgiving and then stay there, obviously that wouldn't work. So I would cancel this appointment, but we will see, because I don't know. It's just going to depend on what's happening. Okay, I'm going to put this little school on. I don't really want to cover the bow. I guess I'll put it above the bow. Okay, let's see. On the 6th, I have a respiratory therapist calling me. For that appointment. And then on the 18th, I have a doctor's appointment. Oh my gosh. I have Pilates on the 1st and the 3rd and the 8th and the 10th and the 15th and the 17th. Ooh. Oh yeah, because the dentist is at 9 and my Pilates is at 3:30. So that still works. And I have Pilates the 22nd. I want to mark the beginning. So really I can mark, I don't know, I guess the beginning of fall break. I'll really probably mark it on the 21st. Let's put like this cute box with like the peach. And then let's mark the end of fall break. Maybe with a blue. Like over here. So like you can see these boxes, they don't quite fit. I don't think I'm gonna mark all the Pilates because that's just a little much for me right now. Let's see. Fall break, Thanksgiving, Black Friday. Oh my gosh. Is that all of Black Friday and Cyber Monday? Is that what happens Thanksgiving? That's wild. I'm not prepared for all of that. Black Friday, Cyber Monday. What? I'm really excited that the date covers are peach. I think that's going to be adorable in here. Okay. Is that everything? We don't have any grades due. I don't think I put my bills in here. I'm almost positive I don't. Yeah. My one friend's birthday, which I don't remember off the top of my head. I'm almost positive it's the 11th, but I don't want to put it in and not have it be correct. I think that's everything. I think because the plasma donation, so if I donate here, then I can donate the 16th. I don't know that I'll be able to donate the 18th because this appointment's at 1:30. I don't know if I'll be able to fit one in. So then I maybe the 19th, the 21st, and then the 23rd, the 25th, the 27th, the 29th, and then December. So I don't know. We shall see. So let me go ahead and put my numbers on, and then we'll take a look at what it looks like with the date covers on. So I'll just speed through because obviously this takes a while. Okay, you guys, so I think that's it for my November spread. I feel like I put a money sign next to my payday, so I'm gonna put a little guy right there. And like I said, I just need one birthday, so I have a little label or a half box that I can do for my friend's birthday, but I need to go look it up. But this is what I have left from the kit, and this is what it looks like. I don't really do anything on this. I just leave it deco. And then, like I said, I'm going to have a bunch more plasma donations, especially if I stay here over my break. If I don't, I'll just have some the week before I leave, and then maybe the 22nd or something. I don't know. Even if I go home for Thanksgiving, it's not necessarily like, I mean, I could go home this day, or I might leave like Tuesday or Wednesday. Like, I don't really know. So we'll see when I actually would leave. I have no idea. But this is what I have going on so far. So this gives me a better idea of what it looks like, where like all of my appointments fall in comparison to each other, because I didn't really know. And we're like a couple days out from here, so I can kind of see better where everything is landing, and like how far things are incoming, which is what I needed. That's why I need to do a monthly spread. I don't necessarily need to come back to them, but I need to see them where the weeks are in relation to each other, even if I don't come back to this, because it helps me wrap my brain around it. And I don't know if the rest of you are like that, but I need that visual. So that's why I really like doing the monthly spreads and just getting an idea of how does it work out, because I can, list it out on my little paper here all day long, but it doesn't necessarily help me. And then I know like Sunday, Tuesday, those are like my Pilates days. So I have, Pilates here. And then I went Tuesday of this week, which is like the Tuesday before this. So it was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, because I have 8 Pilates sessions per pay period of like when my Pilates classes are scheduled, and then my Pilates bill is over here on the 21st, so then I would have another 8. So it's just helpful to see that for me, so I can kind of get a feel for how is it going, where does that fall. So yeah, I love this yellow washi. That worked out really beautifully. It just happened to be sitting out from something else I was doing, and yeah, I love it. So this is what happened with my November spread. I will still probably film my Erin Condren one once that comes in, because I'll probably know more by the time that one comes in. But it's coming from Canada, and it's just taking a little longer to get here, which is fine because I already had this one. So again, this is Lexi Kylie Designs. She has the most beautiful premium matte paper. I love the feel of her paper. And again, this is a B6 kit in a Petite planner from Erin Condren. And she always has the code MORELKD for 10% off, which I always list down below with Lexi Kylie Designs, because you can always save a little bit of money, which is good. I think you have to have a minimum of like $10 or $15 in your order. So just keep that in mind. If it's not working, you might need to add a little bit more to your cart. But to me, that's never really a problem because I love her shop. So yeah, but I will not be using her kits for monthlies after December, because I don't know. I mean, maybe I will, but I use her kits exclusively in this planner for monthlies. So that was just what I did for this planner for the year. So we'll do something different next year in whatever planners I decide to use next year. And I don't know. I really loved it though, because I love Lexi Kylie Designs, one of my favorite shops. So that was really, really fun this year. And I loved how they fit and worked with like the little bit of color that was in the planner. And I don't know, just fun experimenting with like the little extra spaces and things that were sitting around, and no big deal that they don't fit perfectly. I had no issue with how they fit. So this is what my November's looking like so far, and I'm a little overwhelmed, but it's going to be fine. I just needed to see it. Now I can wrap my brain around it and start processing what's happening. What do you guys have going on for November? What do you guys have going on for Thanksgiving if you're American? I know you Canadians, you already did your whole Thanksgiving thing. So you guys kind of go from, you guys have your like Thanksgiving and Halloween kind of bunched up, and we do it differently. So we just go like month to month to month with holidays, and you guys bunch yours up in October. So I don't know. I'm not ready for this though. Falling back, no, not ready at all. Not one little bit. I'm not ready for this either. Holy moly. Okay, I'm gonna go. If you guys haven't already subscribed, I would love it if you would join me. If you need any information, check that bottom bar. Otherwise, if you need anything else, let me know. Ask a question down below. I'm happy to talk to you guys about anything, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Have a great day. Bye.